show that we did do together, the gig simulator. Um, well, for one thing, you took control of what you could in terms of your preparation. It was, I'm going up there to do the set. I'm going to make sure I know this set.
Yes.
Anything else that happens outside of that, you've no control over.
Yes.
And like as you said, it was your first headline show, and it was a great demonstration, right, of what a powerful and creative performer you are, because you weren't just going up there and busting it out like you did with such assurance of what you can do and passion in what you can do. But the bit that we did at the end, the live loop machine, that level of creativity was so good. And it also got quite emotional at times. So can you talk me through how you were feeling throughout the show that night, and as it was your first headline show?
Yeah, it was hard because like so many people that loved me were there. Like so many close friends. So many of my best friends were
and
there.
You could feel that in the room too.
Yeah, it was like the most, imagine like some of the greatest people in your life just there to watch you and support you. And my sister was there, and I know this is the first time some people are seeing me out like this, and my sister was singing the end of like my song Regret. And it was so emotional because she was just singing it to me, and I could hear, and with such power, and it's just so beautiful. And so it's just hard to, just these moments of just pure like bliss that, like I can't even describe. Like no amount of money could give me that. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't. The only thing that I could do is do my whole journey up to that point to have my sister there singing this song, and God, it was so good. And then, yeah, everything with that whole thing was just, it's just so surreal because it's very difficult to put your name. I was always afraid up until that point of like just putting yourself out there and doing a gig. You know what I mean? And that's why it was great to work with you, because you took the brunt of it, as in it's behind you, so it's not me if it goes wrong. You know what I mean? Which is great. That's why it's like institutions like Raise the Bar are good, because the gig simulator, it was a simulation for me doing a gig, and even though it was an actual gig, but it helped me then when I did my own gig. It showed me I can do this now. I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm gonna do my own gig, and I didn't feel as like when I did my own gig, it didn't feel as good as that other gig. And there's some reasons why, and I think one of them was because I played with backing tracks for the album, and I couldn't even hear my own guitar, and I just didn't feel good about it. Whereas in that place, I could hear the best performances that I think I've had is when I can hear myself sing, and because then my brain will react and adjust the instrument of my voice. And when I listen back, I'm like, that was a good performance. When I hear myself in clips, let's say that I'm not happy with, I know I just couldn't hear my voice, because I'm saying stuff now. If all I can hear is the echoes back to my ears, by the time it gets to my ears, the pitch isn't what left my mouth. It's kind of amalgamated into something weird. But my brain then adjusts the instrument based on that reverberation. So what you want is monitors in front of you, and then as direct, like from there to your ears. That will give you, because your brain is making adjustments to your voice that it thinks it needs to do. So being able to hear yourself is a big one. But yeah, no, it's an emotional time, lad.
Emotional time. It was really such a cool thing to be a part of. Like that was definitely for me one of the standout gigs that I'd organised, because there really was just so much passion and so much love and just a great energy in that room, and like everybody walked away absolutely buzzing and so happy. Everyone was delighted for you. Everyone was delighted to be part of the experience as well, and you made it an experience. That was the other thing too. You were so engaged and so engaging, and like we said with the live loop machine, people were involved.
Yeah.
People were then a part of your set. Like so again.
And you're putting it on the line. Like you know, I despise the energy of people. I feed off that. And basically I hook into that. And I'm just like, yeah. Like the more attention I have, it's like the more energized I am. It depends obviously if it's going well or not. But in that moment, I just had to give myself to the claps and just like, that's why you have to get into it. You have to let go. You can't filter. If you're starting to think about things or filter things, you're in the wrong place, or you're gonna make a mistake. It's like if you're playing or anything. If you start thinking about it, or driving, if you really start thinking about driving, you'll be like, "What am I doing?" You know what I mean? It needs to be auto, and you need to like unfilter it in a way.